Hello car lovers driving the 2024 Honda Civic Touring. This is the all-equipped model. What to say about this compact vehicle that's been around for I think 50 years now. First, an overview. The Civic is a compact car that competes with the Toyota Corolla and Mazda 3. There are 4 trims in Canada: LXB, EX, Sport, and Touring. We have the Touring as a tester. The first 3 have a 4-cylinder non-turbo 2-liter engine, one of the most reliable ever, and a CVT. The all-equipped Touring, which we have, has the 1.5-liter 4-cylinder turbo with CVT. All models are front-wheel drive. Fuel economy is near the same for both engines, 7.6 in the city, 6.1 liters on the highway. This Touring has 18-inch wheels, LEDs everywhere, 12-speaker Bose audio, leather seating, dynamic cruise, 9-inch infotainment, 10-inch digital dash, wireless charging, wireless CarPlay and auto, navigation, in brief, everything you need. Interestingly, the base model has 8 speakers, which is more than other base models. The price of this Touring is nearly $37,000 plus tax, which is very expensive. All right, we're back. So what to say? Well, I've owned quite a few Hondas. I am what you would consider a Honda fanboy, but I try to stay objectives. And everything that I say, I think I can back up. So let's get into it. The exterior styling. Well, I love the exterior styling of this vehicle. I like this Japanese design. They've really come into their own. They're not copying others anymore like they were 30 years ago. It's their own design. We see it in Mazda. We see it in Honda, in this Honda Civic. Very good stuff. I don't know why I'm thinking GTR, the old Nissan GTR, when I'm not the current one, but the older one. When I look at this vehicle, it's kind of like blocky a little bit, yet it's got a certain elegance. I like it, and that's what I have to say about that exterior. 50 shades of silver for the paint job. I mean, every manufacturer's got a silver, and they're all different. This one here is very nice. It seems like that the crushed aluminum is crushed into extra small pieces with hyper reflectiveness. So that's very nice. On the inside now, well, you do have a sunroof, the little Honda sunroof. They're pretty famous for their little sunroofs, and there is sufficient room here. Pretty good room, above average for a compact class. So here, nice shoulders, nice armrest. We're not rubbing elbows. In back, sitting behind myself, plenty of room. I would just say for the headroom, anything over 6 feet, it's going to be a problem, but that's every single one of its competitors. It's like that or worse. So very good on that level. More things to note. The visibility is okay. It's not great. It's not as great as some other Honda or perhaps Subaru products. Here it's okay. Here it's okay. Rear, nah. Back, okay. It's okay. So that's what I have to say about that. The Honda ergonomic. I mean, Honda with their ergonomics, I feel it's kind of like the untold thing in terms of car reviews. They're just blowing everyone out of the water. This is so easy to use for the climate control. This infotainment, it might not be the most prettiest, and today it's a pretty sunny day, and while I can see everything, it's not a standout popping BMW infotainment. However, it's pretty darn easy to use. I was using it before. I got the hang of it very quickly. The digital dash, it is modest, but it does the job, all right? So that's what I have to say about that. On the horizontal surfaces, you don't get the piano black, which is nice. You only get them on the vertical surfaces. So I think that's at least 75% good on that level. A very logical layout. The Honda interfaces, very easy to use. I mean, crumbs, this is good stuff. I mean, and you can put the automatic driving in low speeds. It's doing a very good job. Very easy to use. One big button here for the Honda sensing. This is very good stuff. The seats are decently comfortable. The leather quality is decent. So that is good. You do get on the highway, middle of the road highway noise, and the Touring is slightly more. Usually the Honda products, the all-equipped models are slightly better insulated than the lower end models. So Mazda 3 I think does better, and that's what I have to say about that. The engine transmission, this is the star of the show. Great fuel economy, great acceleration. This is just such a winner. And I think 5-6 years ago, people were worried about the 1.5 cylinder fuel dilution problem, which was essentially when it was very cold, there would be some fuel that would be I think there was an overspray during cold weather, and it would get into the oil, and of course that would ruins some of the lubrication qualities of the oil, putting an insidious long-term wear and tear on the engine. Well, that just simply hasn't panned out. As this engine has been bulletproof as far as I can tell, and so very good, very good, very good. The problem is the price. Honda has really jacked up their prices. I mean, this vehicle is only a couple of $1,000s off the Acura TLX all-equipped 4-cylinder that I bought in 2017, not 2007, 2017, which is basically a Japanese Honda Accord with full of luxury. I mean, there are it's incomparable, like in terms of the drive. Even today when I drive it, compared to this vehicle, this is nothing. So Honda really jacking up the prices. Everyone has been jacking up the prices. There's been a lot of inflation because of overspending. So I mean, I understand that part. However, you feel it's expensive. I'm pretty sure Ross was telling me that hybrid touring is probably going to be closer to $40,000 than not, and this is coming up in a few months. So I don't know. The prices are very high. The good news is Honda delivers with a very competent product. So in that sense, I have to recommend it on the lease, and I certainly recommend it on the purchase. Almost better as a purchase, I think, because this car is going to last you a long time. I mean, people, especially when I went to the US, I saw a lot of SUVs and crossovers. Here in Montreal, Quebec has less money than other provinces. That's a fact. But I mean, I see, especially in the city of Montreal, I see a lot more. I see compact cars. We're driving around. I see them on the road. I also see a lot of small crossovers. However, I think having this type of small, relatively inexpensive vehicle is just so refreshing, especially when you live in an urban environment. I mean, I understand that people, we have a lot of people here in Montreal who for good intentions, I think, would wish people not have a car. However, at worst, they're moralizing, and it almost feels like the church is back in terms of just moralizing people not to have a car. I mean, it's so convenient. When you're going, let's say you have kids, you want to go somewhere for their sports activities. When you have, when you want to go visit friends, when you want to go shopping, when you want to perhaps go to work, the car is just so useful. I mean, private transportation is just awesome, right? So the compact vehicle, although less popular than before, I think is still relevant for the thrifty car buyer, and low maintenance, low fuel cost. Another note, little intangibles, the Honda air conditioning. Let me tell you about this air conditioning system. Today it's 30 degrees out. I'm gonna lower it because it's just too damn cold in the car. Really good stuff. I mean, they seem to have jacked up the BTUs for the Honda air conditionings. I know, and this is throughout the Honda family. In my Acura 2017, it's 7 years old now, going on 8, and you turn on that AC and it just blasts you cold air. A real feeling of quality, a real good feeling of comfort. You like to be in a nice, cool environment, so that's good. The driving aids, super easy to use, super easy to configure, and they do a good job. They've been improving when I compare it to like previous models. So those are my thoughts on the very good Honda Civic Touring 2024. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well, then of course, you should subscribe. And that is it.